Hi, I'm Mrs. Everett, and this video will show you how to successfully navigate our Canvas page. So I am in English 3, first period. However, if you are in English 3, fourth period, the process is still the same because your home page is set up just like this one. Now, as a student, when you open your home page, you see a lot of information here. So what I want to do is walk through all the things that you see and show you the most efficient way to use our home page. So at the top of your page, you will see recent announcements. I like to have my announcements appear right up front so you don't miss them. Now, it's important for you to look at the announcements. Whenever you see an announcement posted, you can pretty much guarantee that is important information. You'll also see over here on the side when it was posted and that there are possibly some replies here. Sometimes people will reply to announcements letting me know that there's a problem with an assignment or there's something wrong with what I said in the assignment. And you should do that, okay? Make sure that I and you, that we are on the same page, okay? So this green dot lets me know that I have not looked at those announcements. Now, I am in student mode, and everything you see today is going to be under the name of test student. So test student hasn't looked at these announcements, and we can go to the remote learning schedule. Oh, okay, so this is the schedule we'll be following through January 22nd. Okay, Miss Everett has office hours here, so I know I can get in touch with her. Then I come back over to my home page. All right, I have created this home page to be a one-stop shop for you. All right. One of the problems, oh, and now you can see that green dot is gone. That shows me, that's just a reminder. Okay, I viewed the announcement. I don't need to look at it again. Anyway, one of the problems I see a lot of students having is that they automatically come over to their to-do list and just start clicking through the things they need to do. Well, sometimes that works. However, if you look at our class, you'll see that I have everything scheduled or organized in such a way that the learning you're going to do makes sense. Let's look at an example. So test student, let's see, did not complete the communication form. Well, that's not a big deal. You just click on the communication form and go. But what if test student hadn't completed the poetry analysis lesson 2? Well, then test student's going to have a really hard time completing the quiz on the poem. And you would not know that you needed to follow that order if you did not look and use the agenda that I've given you. Okay? So I would just ignore the to-do list unless you need it as a reminder to make sure you get those assignments completed. Okay? When you scroll down, you'll see that there's a button that will take you to the syllabus. Okay, and it loads the syllabus for you. You have my contact information, and it will walk you through all the different pieces of information about this class. You have a button here for virtual Bolt. These are the expectations that all students are expected to meet in the virtual learning environment. You have a resources page, and this is such a useful page, okay? On this resources page, I have linked the graphic organizers we will be using, the text that we will be reading, any lessons that we've had, notes that we're taking, all of that stuff is linked here, okay? And then I have some tips and tricks So if you find yourself getting stuck, you're not quite sure what to do, go through the tips and tricks. Make sure that you understand all these little pieces of information because they will help you navigate the class. And then this is your link to join Zoom. The next thing you'll see is our weekly focus, and I refer to the weekly focus a lot because this is why you're coming to class this week. This is the skill we'll be working on and what you can expect to learn. After that, you'll start seeing our agenda. Now, what I've done is I've put the most recent day first. So, since today's Friday, you see Friday. On Monday, which is a holiday, so you're not going to log in. You're going to take the day off, Monday the 18th. But on Tuesday the 19th, when you come in, the first box you'll see will say Tuesday, January 19th, Remote Learning Day. And then you'll see your agenda for today with any links you need, a little note here for all of our remote learners, which is everybody right now. And then I'll link any upcoming big assignments that you need to keep in mind. So that's how to use the home page. Now you'll notice over here you also have access to some other pages. You have access to your grades page. And I'm going to post another video showing you how to successfully use the grades page. You have access to your modules. And let me show you how I have these organized by week. So week 1 module coincides with week 1 agenda. Week 2 module, which is what we're ending right now, all these assignments, they go along with this week's agenda. So everything matches up. At the very bottom of your home page, you'll see you have resources, but you'll also see a link down here to last week's agenda. This is week 1. And all the assignments in the week 1 agenda match up to the assignments and pages in the week 1 module. All right. Now while we're here in modules, let me say something real quick about the difference between an assignment, which has an icon with a little pencil, a discussion, which has little dialogue boxes, and a page, which just looks like a piece of paper. Assignments are graded. Discussions are graded. Pages are not graded. But just because it doesn't have a grade attached to it doesn't mean that you shouldn't read the page or watch the video that's on the page. Let me show you an example. On Thursday's agenda, you were supposed to take a quiz. Well, before you took that quiz, you needed to watch this review on my expectations for writing the constructed response. Now, if you did not watch that video or refresh your mind on those expectations, you may not have scored as high on the quiz as you should. There was also a lesson on theme, how to state theme. This was just a lesson for you. If you did not watch the lesson, then this theme practice assignment and the video that's here is probably going to be very confusing because this video gives you the expectations for what I want on the assignment. Sarah Johnson's video that you should have watched previously tells you how to think about theme. So please keep in mind that the agendas have all your links in the order that you'll need them. Likewise, your modules have all the assignments put in order by due date. Okay? You also have access to your announcements. This will be all the announcements that I post. And then you have access to Google Drive. And this is where you can link your Google Drive. Now, I can't access Google Drive because Test Student is not a real person, so she doesn't have a Google Drive associated with her name. But you can. And you can go here and open up any documents in your Google Drive once you authorize it. You also have access to the pages that we'll be using in this class that are published. You can go and just look and see what's there. I don't care. There's nothing secret. And then you have access to the people in the class. All right, these will be the students that you interact with. I hope this helps you focus more on using the home page and really spending your time learning the skills for English class.